Greetings, Earthlings. You're listening to the Probing Aliens podcast. I am your host, Golf, aka Putt Putt, and today we're probing entrepreneurship. When we return. Great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yep. So today we are on air at Blue Mountain Coffee Roasters, located in S1E1, Georgia.
It's a cute little place.
Yeah, cute. It's very modern.
Modern, very Korean, I would say.
Korean. What makes it Korean? What makes it Korean?
Cause I was just thinking about like Vietnamese coffee shops and like it's completely different.
Is it?
I mean, it's more decorated here, more elegant, a little more classier.
A little more put together.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, on that note, I'm joined today by the lovely Hope.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing today, Hope?
I'm doing swell. How are you?
I'm doing excellent on this rainy day in Georgia.
God.
Yeah, dude, it was raining cats and dogs on my way here.
I know. I was in here. I was like, man, he better come here before it keeps raining or something.
Dude, it was raining really hard on my way here, and I was like, damn, I really chose the worst day to do this.
Nah, you didn't know it was
But then,
gonna
like,
rain.
on my way here, I was telling myself affirmations like, you know, I have obstacles, and I'm okay with that.
Exactly. Plus, you get through it. I mean, you're safe driving. You drive safe, right?
I would say so, yes.
Okay. I hope so.
I hope so. I am. I could be classified as an Asian driver sometimes when I'm tired.
Slick.
Yeah. But yeah, who are you, Hope? Like, who are you? Can you explain to our listeners a little bit about yourself?
Some people know me as Hopii Tee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter. I'm releasing an EP soon.
Wait, for real?
Oh, God. Yep, for real.
Oh, okay. Like,
Yeah.
how many tracks on the EP?
I would say like 5 or 6.
Okay.
I have a Lao song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like actual, like you Hong Peng Lao?
Yeah, I tried to
Wow.
lam a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm talking about how to make tamak tang and the ingredients in it. And guess, like, it's a ballad. So it's not like gonna be fast
Oh,
paced.
so you basically gonna get serenaded into learning how to make tamanghong.
Yeah.
And for those who are unaware, tamanghong is papaya salad.
Yeah,
but
but this
Lao
one's
style.
cucumber salad.
Oh, tamak tang?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that. And
I'm
I just
excited
got
for you.
signed by my friend's studio.
What?
Yeah.
Like you got signed like on contract and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're paying you to put out music for them.
Well, they should be paying me, but like they're gonna be managing me.
Oh, okay.
And so it's kind of like a teamwork type of thing, just because it's a friend too.
Mm-hmm.
But he has like his own studio. It's in Snowville.
Oh.
Do you know where Crunch is?
I do know where Crunch is.
Yeah, it's like near that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, they're gonna manage me, and once money comes in, once I have more experience on stage, then I'll probably bring in more money.
How did you get this? Like, how did you get this opportunity?
So back in, I would say like 2020, before I turned 21 or after, I don't know. I had performed at this restaurant called Vista Vibes restaurant.
Vista Vibes. Okay.
Yeah, it's in Tucker.
Okay.
And I had a show there. So many people came out. I'm like, dang, we have the whole house packed. It was crazy.
Okay.
But bro, I messed up. I messed up like 3 songs, and I only sang 5 songs. I messed up my own song, and it sucked because the band I was playing with, we never practiced.
Like together at all.
I only practiced like once with the pianist.
Pianist. It's okay. Hey, English is a hard language. I get it. It's super hard.
It is. But yeah, and like people couldn't tell. Some could tell if they actually knew my songs. But yeah, anyways, I met the owner of the studio. It's called Blackwall Studios.
Blackwall Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
His name is Chad.
Okay.
He's the owner for it. He's the mixer, producer, whatever.
He's basically everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he's very professional too. Like, I mean, he got a whole building, you know?
Right.
And so after I got out of my breakup, I wanted to take that leap. Because, you know, when you in a relationship, they get jealous.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially with dudes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Ooh, F it.
Yeah, fuck this dude. Fuck this guy. Men ain't shit.
But yeah. So
Men ain't shit. Like, I've definitely heard a lot of stories from, like, all of my female friends, and they tell me, like, what guys do to them. I'm just like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. Ask your species.
You're the same species.
No.
Yes, you are.
We're a little higher up a little bit.
Okay, whatever. A little hierarchy shit. Yeah, sure. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool. So he came out to your show. Like, no one invited him. He was just there.
He was there because he had a friend artist that was like checking out the place too. And the female that was singing after me, she was a part of his studio.
I see.
I don't know where she went now, but that's how he saw me. And yeah, he was like, "Hey, you're really cool. You're really, really good at singing." Like, and then we just linked up, and I sang background singer for his other artist.
Oh, really? Okay.
At the same restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So he basically saw, like, an unpolished jewel in you, and he's like, even though you messed up, and he was like, this girl's got talent. I'm gonna sign her.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'm happy for you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. An EP. Wow. Where can we find this E EP?
So you can find it on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud. We're still working on the little kinks because I literally just got signed like last week.
Oh, okay.
And so my calendar's been a little wacky.
Yeah. No. I know. I definitely have a lot of change ups in my calendar recently too.
Right.
Yeah. I just quit my job, so I'm doing
What made
this.
you-
What made me quit my job?
Yeah.
Well, one, ownership. It was the transfer of ownership was not like it wasn't handled properly. So
what?
it wasn't handled properly.
Oh, okay.
So like when I became the manager, literally I had no one to fall back on. I had no one to help me. I was literally doing everything on the front of the house by myself, while also trying to keep the back of the house like together, because I don't know for people who don't work at like in the service industry, but it's super cliquey in the sense that like it could be like high school, where it's like you meet a group of people and you really fuck with them and you vibe with them, but then like once other people come on the shift or they come into work, right, it's like I don't really fuck with that person because they work like this, or they said something about this, so I don't really fuck with them, blah blah blah. Like that's how cliques were made. And then like the owner who took over didn't really have any control, and like since I was a quote unquote front of the house manager, I was basically just trying to keep everybody like together. And so that stress just like piled on top of whatever I already had at home, which was a baby brother too at the time. And then like, or he's still a baby now, not at the time, but at the time I was.
But he was a baby.
Yeah, he was a baby. So, and then plus the man was only paying me $15 an hour
To be a manager?
to be a manager.
You're tripping.
Yeah, only $15 an hour. And he wanted me to be there 24/7 basically.
Fuck that shit.
From Monday through Sunday.
Oh. no.
Yeah.
So when did you leave again?
I left last week? No.
Oh, you just left.
2 weeks ago, I think. The
What?
15th and 16th. That weekend was my last week. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
So how's life been since then?
Honestly, life has been pretty stress-free. Not gonna lie.
Nice.
Yeah. I just, have this now. I'm doing this
Yeah.
as like a project that I want to like grow.
Right.
And eventually turn into something like big, but I know it's gonna take a lot of work. It's definitely not gonna explode anytime soon. So
It can, shoot.
I mean, yeah, it can.
Manifest it. Don't put that
okay,
out.
okay. Look, I'm manifesting it, but at the same time, like I still have to like work out the kinks.
I
and shit.
understand.
Yeah.
That's like me
This
with
is
my
literally
business.
my first time doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a natural though.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel, I don't know. Like, this is like, I've never done this before, like in public.
Do you like listen to podcasts?
I started listening to podcasts back in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, 2018, and then I stopped for like a hot minute, and then I just now started listening to podcasts again.
Okay. I sometimes listen to Jim Quick podcast. Do you know Jim Quick?
I don't know Jim Quick.
He's like a motivational speaker, and he teaches you quick ways to help your brain. Because his last name, I'm assuming, is KWIK.
I feel like I've heard of this.
He's
guy
an Asian
before.
guy.
Okay, I listen to like Smart List. I don't know if you know that podcast. It's like a bunch of actors. Yeah. I'm really bad with names.
That's okay.
But Smart List, I listen to a friend's podcast. They run a podcast called the Levity Podcast. Levity stands for something. I don't know what.
Oh.
But I think it means like happiness or something, like in the moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's the host on that one?
So there's 3 hosts. It's HB, Phil, and Taman. I don't know Taman personally, but I do know Phil and HB personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I should give him a listen.
Yeah. They have some really cool like conversations and stuff with people.
Yeah.
Interesting topics.
I listen to David Dobrik. You know David Dobrik?
I do know David Dobrik. I didn't know he had a podcast though.
Yeah, with Jason. And it'd be funny sometimes. They'd be talking about like random shit. Nipples and burritos.
There's also what is that one actor? Have you seen the show Dave?
Dave?
Yeah, like Lil Dicky.
Like the teddy bear?
No, Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky.
Yeah, the white rapper.
No.
He has a show called Dave. Like that's his real name, Dave, and it's like kind of sort of based off of his story of how he became like Lil Dicky, like famous, popular. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's someone on that show who has a podcast too, and it's with Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee?
Yeah, you know
Who
the
is that?
the Asian guy, like chubby. I don't want to say he's chubby. I'm sorry, Bobby Lee. I didn't mean to call you chubby, but
He's
like
fluffy.
fluffy. Yeah.
No, I still don't know.
No, okay, well, great podcast.
Okay.
Nonetheless, yeah, I just started getting back into podcasts.
All right.
Yeah. But the reason I started this podcast is because I have a lot of cool people in my life that I've met throughout my years, and I just wanted to ask them, like, you know, about their cool lives. Like, what do they do? How do they get there? Things like that.
I'm so honored to be on Probing Aliens. I am.
Oh.
And to be, yeah.
See, like, I had to get used to stuff like that. Yeah. It's just like the little, like, in the moment, like when I'm talking, like I can't like press the buttons at once. Yeah.
You gotta have like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
back
I
here.
gotta behind the scenes like, oh shit, I gotta.
Yeah.
So like I'm like part-time host, part-time just
Electrician? No.
sound engineer.
Yeah.
Part-time. Yeah, I have the headphones on and everything. And then I got my script right here too. Like, what questions I gotta ask just in case I forget.
Right.
Yeah. So, singing, was that like a hobby of yours before you started turning it into something?
Yeah. I would say, I don't know if you remember me as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
but I was really shy and
I do
quiet,
remember. Yeah.
and I kept to myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I knew I could sing when I was in 3rd grade.
Wow.
But I was shy. But then I sang with my uncle's band called Dragonfly when I was like 15, 16.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took it more serious. I guess I would say when I was 19. And then I started doing like those covers, singing covers and stuff.
Yeah, I saw on like Instagram. Yeah, you would always
Yeah.
post your singing covers and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to
But
work
then
at
after that, I
Impulse.
was, huh?
You used to work at Impulse too.
I did used to work
Yeah.
there.
How was that? How is like working at Impulse like? And for those who don't know, Impulse is basically like a club/lounge.
Yeah, nightlife, it was good for the money, but for mental health and doing college during the week, it was just backwards.
Yeah.
Sleep schedule off.
Yeah.
People are rude when they're drunk. People are handsy when they're drunk. And bro, this one time, this guy paid me. His tab was like 300 something, right? He gave me 300. I looked at it. I was like, yo, this shit is fucking fake. And I had to chase down his friends. I'm like, bro, your friend gave me a fake $100 bill.
Damn.
They all had to come out of pocket for that.
Damn, hey.
But I mean, it was
Broke
good.
dudes in Atlanta, right? I don't mean to say it, but like, it's just true. It's just a thing. Like,
Yeah.
just broke people in Atlanta.
You know.
I know how it is. I see people eat every single day.
But I don't know. It's a good way to make connections, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, I do know only like 2-3 people at Impulse. Haley, Malia. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout outs to Haley and Malia. They're the real ones for real.
Yeah.
They're the ones who actually like introduced me to the nightlife.
Really?
Yeah, them two.
What?
Yeah, they introduced me into the nightlife back in like 2016 when I
Wow.
like freshly graduated. Well, actually, I would say like 2016, 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Graduated
fresh
high school?
out of high school. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I didn't go to college. I think I did a gap year, and then after I did that gap year, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to college. And then I just decided college wasn't for me.
I left college after sophomore year when COVID hit. I could not do it online
Really?
at all.
See, I did online for a little bit. I actually prefer online.
Really?
Yeah, because I could just go. I could be here doing schoolwork. I could go wherever the fuck I want.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Not
need
be
that
at
in
school.
person.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Be in front of the teacher type and still fall asleep in class.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to go back to school. I know what I want to do now.
What? What is that?
I want to be a therapist,
Mm.
psychologist, therapist type thing.
Okay.
Actually help people.
Okay. So, like, pretend I was your client, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Like, on first glance,
Uh-huh.
what can you tell about me?
I mean, you seem laid back and chill, but you probably got stuff up in your head that you don't tell nobody.
Let me take a sip to that. Okay. Pretty accurate, I would say.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always had a love for psychology ever since I was a kid or high school. I don't know. But yeah.
So, when you first went to college, then, like, what did you go for?
Man. I changed my major like 4 times. I went from art because I wanted to be a photographer, even though I already was. And then I changed it to film to be, God knows what, director or something. I don't know. And then I think it was called interdisciplinary into law and studies.
Okay.
Which is like lawyer stuff, people in jail type stuff. Just learning about law.
Right.
Because at that time we were going through COVID and then there was a lot of Asian hate crimes going on.
Yeah.
And
I mean, there still is to this day. There's a lot of hate crime in general.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but then I realized like I put in so much time into school and so much money because I didn't want loans. That's why I was
you
working
did
at
everything?
Impulse.
Oh, you didn't take loans out at all.
No loans. I mean, I had hope, but I didn't want to have loans because, it was going to get bigger.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to have that shit over my head.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that, first of all.
But I'm kind of glad that I have my business now. I'm still working through it.
And what is that business exactly?
Called Stay Yeller.
Stay Yeller.
Yeah. It's a photography 360 photo booth service.
Okay.
And it's like, it's that, but then it's also a mindset of being happy and positive, even though life can be crazy and sad.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to work on my website and then getting merch out
Are
soon.
you working on your website yourself?
Yeah.
Why not just like ask around or
I
hire
don't
somebody
know.
to just develop that website for you? Because me personally, when I made my website by myself, that was like the most stressful thing I've ever done in forever. Like there's so much like stuff you have to consider, especially when building a website, like with the back end stuff too, like routing all like the DNS addresses and like I don't even know. Like you had to like route the domain name that you bought from like Google or some shit or GoDaddy to your website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then like you have to like build it using like what are you using to build your website?
I went through a series. I tried GoDaddy. It was all right. And then I tried Squarespace. And I put so much stuff on it. And I was pretty proud of it. But then I think what stops me is like paying for the monthly fees.
Yeah, no, capital can be a real bitch.
Yeah. And like,
I dropped like a band. I'm probably more than a band on all of this.
really?
I had like a cushion saved up because I
Yeah.
have like 3-4 different bank accounts just to like separate all my money on like what I want to do with it. Yeah.
And I think that's where can I just release my brain real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm trying to work on my website.
Okay.
Then I'm trying to like see all my expenses that I've spent because I have the LLC. Like I paid for and everything. And so it's just hard because sometimes I forget that I am a business owner and that people do pay me for this stuff. And like it's just me. And people help me physically, like carrying it out because it's a big machine.
Right.
And that was money, okay, that I had saved up. And like, you're not wrong getting somebody to do the website for me on Fiverr.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
where I got my logo done.
It looks
On
good.
Fiverr, yeah, but I have a whole. Just know that this probing aliens is something bigger than just
What?
podcasts. We'll have to find out later. That's the mystery.
Oh, I'm confused.
I basically want to be like a lifestyle brand.
A lifestyle brand?
Yeah.
I see that. Okay. So you're I'm gonna call it a business.
Okay.
So your business is like what? Just seeing what people do in their lives?
So the podcast, yeah, it's basically just like I said, like you're cool, you're a singer. There might be some people out there who are listening to this right now and like, oh, I want to be a singer. Like, I wonder how, she got her opportunities, stuff like that. On top of you also own a business too. And so like I just kind of want to like probe your mind, which is where the probing came from for probing aliens.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Aliens being ATL aliens.
Exactly.
Yeah. So probing aliens, that's the origin of the name. Yeah, I just wanted to probe like my friends' minds, like the process and everything. Like how did they get there?
Right.
Yeah. Like how did you get to the point where you are now when you didn't think that you were going to be there, if that makes sense?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I guess I am asking you now.
Well, Stay Yeller, or at first it was Stay Yellow. I said that ever since high school. And then
Yeah, I feel like yellow's been like your favorite color ever since I've known you.
Really?
Yeah, like just
everybody says
yellow.
that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My favorite color is blue,
Is it?
but this is like my, what is it called? Motto. My motto.
Your motto is modeled after the color yellow.
Yes.
But your favorite color is blue.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yellow is just bright, and I had changed it to Stay Yeller because of Madea. I love me some Madea, and she's always like, "Hello, how you doing?"
Hello.
And we're in Georgia.
Yeah, we are. Tyler Perry.
So
Yep.
gotta represent, and we're yellow.
Yeah,
Gotta represent.
Yeah, is that like self-incriminating? If we like self-incriminating,
What does that mean?
am
Incriminating?
I using the right word here? Where we call ourselves yellow? Like,
Incriminating,
or is
like
that bad?
criminals?
Is that bad? No. Well, we're not criminals. Like incriminating the meaning or the word.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, would it? Is it? We are yellow.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's literal.
that's true. I mean, yes, we are both yellow. But like, you know what I mean? Like, what if we're out in public like this, and we just say like, "I'm yellow."
Then somebody else. I hope somebody else come out and they're like, "I'm purple." Okay.
yeah, stay yellow. Stay yeller.
Yeller. Yeah. Yeah.
Modeled after Medea. Well, inspired by, right?
Yeah, inspired by her because I would watch her all the time growing up, and I don't know. I feel like growing up at school, I would always hang around with like all the other kids, not really much Asians, and they'd be like, "Oh, Hope, you sound kind of black. You act kind of black," and I'm just like, "Thanks." Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I'm just
me.
exactly, but. I don't know. I think my mom had an impact on me and TV, of course. But yeah, that's where I'm from.
So, like, what was that breaking point where you decided for yourself that you wanted to start Stay Yeller? Like, what was that breaking point for you? Or was that turning point where everything just kind of clicked in your head?
I think it started in November because my mom was just like,
Of
when are you
last
going
year?
to do it? Yeah. She was like, when you going to start it? When you going to start it? You know, you have your name, you have your brand.
So you talked to her about it already?
Of course. I talk about it with her all the time. And like, she doesn't know how to run a business. But she know how to run a business. She be asking me all these questions and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know.
Right.
I didn't do no research on business. I didn't go to school for business. I'm just doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. You're just learning as you go.
Yeah. And when I told her I wanted to go back to school, she was like, why? You have a business, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she helped me to be like
Give you
just
that little
go.
push.
Yeah. You got it. Yeah. What made you start probing aliens?
I was just tired of working for the man, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Fuck the man.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then ever since I was little, I've always told myself that I've wanted to start my own business, that I've always wanted to have my own business. And so I guess like just growing up that mindset of just like, you know, being independent, working for myself, not working for somebody else, like that just kind of like
drove
me to like just create something for myself and other people.
Right.
Cause like before this I had Mulligan Financial, and then before Mulligan Financial I had G-Clo Thrift.
What is that?
G-Clo Thrift was like a thrifting.
Thrifting?
A thrift
Store?
See, like even I don't even know what it was. I was basically reselling clothes that I thrifted online.
Okay.
Yeah, on eBay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that too.
Yeah.
To get extra cash. What should I sell it on?
Now you got websites like Etsy. What else is there? Dress Up too? Is that a thing? Yeah.
Have you heard of Mercari
Mercari?
or like Poshmark?
I've heard of Poshmark, not Mercari. Yeah. I that's what I basically used to do.
Okay.
Yeah. I know some people who do that, like they make money.
Yeah.
There's people who like start Instagram pages and like they post like, oh, this is what I'm selling, you know. I basically did that, and then I think I just got lazy with that. Yeah.
You got what?
I got lazy.
Oh, lazy.
Yeah. I got lazy to actually like go search for my actual like supply inventory for my business and then sell it.
I get it.
Yeah.
I got a big ass wardrobe at my house full of clothes.
Yeah.
I can't fit.
Yeah.
Or it's like out of style for me. But
I mean, hey, Plato's Closet is a thing. I go to Plato's Closet too.
really,
Yeah.
I gave a big ass bag of clothes to them, and you know how they have to like look through it and see if it's in style. I don't even remember how much they gave me, but I was just like, bruh.
That's probably like pennies, right?
Yeah. Like
they cheap out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like what?
And then what else did you have? You have Goodwill too. Just pass it on to the next person, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
Goodwill
I like
is the shit.
Park where?
Oh, Park Avenue Thrift?
Yes. That's the one.
Park Ave is the shit.
Yeah.
I love Park Ave. That's where I got a majority of my thrift grails, I want to call them, from Park Thrift.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had went there before I went to New York. I found an Anne Klein purse. I don't even know who Anne Klein is.
Anne Klein, she sounds expensive.
It is.
AK?
I think so.
Anne Klein, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it like a mini purse? Or is
Yeah,
like
it's like a side little purse, but it's so cute. It has a blue little ribbon on it, and it's white and gray.
blue?
Yeah, blue, pastel blue.
Pastel blue.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, okay,
Yes.
okay. So your experience, like, you started executing on Stay Yeller. In my mind, I want to say since like December,
Yeah, like
because there's a lot of events in December, and then you were just starting it up back then. So what was it like marketing and putting yourself like out there?
I think for me,
Like, how did you like come into contact with like clients?
well,
Like that whole process.
I gotta think. I feel like at first I had to like focus on the branding and the logo and stuff, and then I just kind of started posting and then doing free events, which help a lot with family, friends in the community, whatever, and did baby showers. I was at Lunar New Year at Fumi's one time, and yeah, people just see it. They see the word of mouth. See the word of mouth. They hear it.
They see it.
The video.
They see it in action. Yeah.
Yeah. Me setting up, everybody helping me, all my bros, all my cousins. And yeah, it's a whole process. And I feel like for this year, 2023, I just want to make that money back that I spent on the entire business and the machine. But
so is that like your main focus for this year is just like recouping back the capital?
yeah, definitely.
So how much are you like charging? Like, how did you figure out all the prices and stuff?
I did my research on other people, like not just in Georgia, but
Right.
like Texas, Cali, wherever.
How'd you do that?
YouTube,
Oh, okay.
Google. I just look at their prices and ask people who like have been on a 360 and then ask them like who was the person that brought it to you or whatever. And so I try to price my range around theirs. And so I do 350, minimum 2 hours.
Okay.
Cause that machine is huge,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then any additional hours, 100 additional. And but like with that, they get somebody to man the booth, the crowd control thing, customized overlay. I love doing that. That's like my favorite thing to do. Did you see my Lao New Year one?
Yeah, I saw it. It was pretty good. Like
Thank
you do
you.
everything by yourself, like all the designs and everything.
I use Canva. Shout out to Canva.
And you don't even pay for it.
I do pay for it because they have. If you do pro, they got way better stuff.
So it's basically just better assets to use
Yeah.
rather than just using the free version. But you can still use it. Did you start out using the free version?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't pay for it like right away.
No, I was testing out the waters first, but then I was just like, man, if I could spend $10 on Starbucks, I could spend $13 a month. You know?
Yeah,
It's just like investing in myself.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like hopping on that topic, like when did you start having like an investor's mindset versus like before?
Probably in my I'm still in my early 20s, but like when I was like 19, 20, it was just like seeing the value of stuff versus like seeing the value in cheap stuff that don't last long and you have to go buy it more. Like say for a t-shirt, right? Would you rather pay $25 for a nice ass t-shirt or a cheap Walmart one or Forever 21 one and just keep buying it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's how I see life a little bit. But I'm still thinking about investing and trading and all that stuff. It's hard for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause I don't get money sometimes.
Money
especially
is-
internet money.
Yeah.
Or-
Internet money,
What is it
crypto.
called? Yeah.
Crypto is definitely. Yeah, crypto's complicated. I'm in crypto.
How is it? Where'd you learn?
I literally taught myself. Everything I
What?
know, I taught myself.
What?
Yeah, and I just like asked around other people, different communities and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. Like with crypto, like it kind of opened my mind up to everything, like how everything works, like money, everything. And how like we're moving towards like the future. Because if you really think about it, money is probably like the last technology that hasn't been innovated for a while. We already have AI. We have the internet. Sooner or later, we're gonna have like renewable energy. Well, not renewable, like solar, wind.
Yeah.
Like all that. So it only makes sense.
The crypto?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Soon they're not gonna have no more machines to make the money, or what?
It's not even that. It's just there's nothing backing the money.
What do you mean?
Like the value of the dollar has decreased so much that it's worth less than a dollar. So a dollar really isn't worth a dollar, if that makes sense.
Shoot, them dollars count when I'm buying gas.
But yeah, it's a very like I'm pretty sure they made it like difficult to understand for a reason.
Yeah. So it's not like a pyramid scheme thing, right?
I'm pretty sure it's one whole big pyramid scheme that we're all a part of it. We just don't know because we're so reliant on the dollar.
Well, for me, like I'm still trying to understand money, and with like affirmations and stuff, I'm like, man, money comes to me. Money loves being spent by me. Money is abundant to me, you know?
I mean, at the end of the day, like, as long as you understand, like, your money habits, and you have that curiosity to take an opportunity to learn about the next big thing in money, which is cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably will. Like, did you learn from YouTube? Is that how you taught yourself?
I learned YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, Discord. I hopped in some voice calls with people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would be your like top 3
Learning about crypto
tips on it? Like, yeah, learning about it.
Always take what you learn on the internet with a grain of salt.
Okay.
Never believe everything 100%. Always fact check yourself and other people, no matter what. And this goes for like the rules of the internet in general.
Right.
If you're like writing a paper or something and like you grab one thing from one source, like you have to make sure that that source also fact check that their source too. So it's the same thing with money, because like with crypto, you become your own bank.
Right. You got to keep like a...
You have to make sure that like
wallet.
everything, a wallet, like everything about your money like is kept safe. So like that's like the second tip. Like don't share your like 12 seed phrase or your 24 seed phrase when you buy a wallet or when you make a wallet to anyone, because once they have access to that, they have access to everything in your account. Just fact check yourself, stay safe on the internet, never share information with anyone, even if it looks like you could trust them. Never. I only share stuff with my family. Only they know.
Like money stuff, you mean? Right.
Like just everything that I do with crypto, like I tell them about it. Obviously like close friends too, but I have a really close circle. So they know I do that too. But and then don't invest more than what you can afford to lose.
Have you ever heard of Algorand?
I have.
I invested into that, and it was just to play. Like I put in $100, and I did that like maybe like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at it like
right now is.
I'm like, bro, what? $36. What did I do?
Algorand. See, I wouldn't really mess around with. They call them altcoins. Altcoins are literally just coins that are not Bitcoin or Ethereum.
So you have Bitcoin? Is crypto Bitcoin?
Cryptocurrency includes Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency is like everything.
Okay, literally
Yeah,
crypto,
yeah,
like currency. I'm a
yeah.
little slow.
No. It's I get it. It's hard to
Yeah.
comprehend. And then what was the question?
I don't know. I just asked if you knew what
Oh,
Algorand was.
Algorand. Yeah, altcoins are no bueno at this time unless you really know like your stuff. I wouldn't really touch anything else besides Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But ain't Bitcoin a little expensive?
But you can put in as however much you want. Right now, it's actually really cheap.
How much?
It's like 27,000 right now.
Oh,
That's cheap.
that's cheap.
Yes. Yeah. Right now, it went up to 29,000. Before it was 2,700.
So how does it keep changing? How does it go up and down so easily?
Basically, it's like people trading money with each other. They're basically just swapping like positions with each other, if that makes sense.
So how do you know when to switch? I know like you have to
Well,
like hold it and then sell it to somebody.
Yeah, so you can buy when it's like it's different for different people. But this is like the general like pattern for trading. So usually whenever the price of an asset enters into someone's buy range or buy zone for that particular asset, they buy it. And then usually they buy it knowing that it'll go up or go down, depending on if they're like pulling a long or a short is what they're called respectively.
Okay.
Yeah. Once it hits their sell zone, sell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sell zone is so when the candlesticks like go up.
It hits like a certain price target for them.
Okay.
Yeah. That's generally how traders do it. Really, 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 really simplified.
Would you say it's fun?
I mean, it's fun like drawing the lines and stuff. But at the end of the day, they're just lines.
Right.
Yeah, assets don't follow like your lines, everybody else's lines. It just, I don't even know how, like, it just has a mind of its own. Literally.
Because it's math?
Yeah, I would say it's math. Everything in this world is math, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when people take a circle, rectangle,
Square,
a cylinder, and then we got volume.
Frequencies.
Yo, thank you everyone for listening to the Propaganda podcast. If you have listened this far, consider giving us a follow, or me a follow. And yeah, back to where we were talking about. What were we talking about? Cryptocurrency, right? Money.
Yeah.
Okay, so as a business person, right? Like, how important is money to you, for you and your business?
Business, money. Of course, it's important. It's super important. You need money to start a business, and you need to have that little cushion, whatever that cushion may be, as long as it's good for you. I feel like, and you just have to have that mindset that money comes and money goes. You can't attach yourself to it. And I feel like with like trading and all that stuff and business and anything, you got to realize like, I got it, but I don't want to just sit on it. I want to use it. That's why I'm thinking about investing too. But yeah, just become detached, not just with money, people, the world, because you came into this world alone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What do you think about money?
I think with money, it definitely gives you opportunities to be where you couldn't be versus if you didn't have money. It just puts you in places of opportunities. I think. Yeah. Like that's all I see money as.
Yeah.
I don't see it as like end goal, like I need to hit a specific number to like operate my business or to like say, oh, I made it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's my view of money.
I feel like it also makes people, like, the more money you have, the more comfortable you are. Because I know I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck type of thing. Or I don't know, scrambling for money.
Mm-hmm.
You just rely on the universe, like, yes, money is coming to me. And then she or it will give it to you.
I like to call it having a war chest.
A war chest.
A war chest.
Award?
War, like WAR.
Oh, war chest?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, like, every time you go into war, there's always a chest that you have for yourself to keep, like, your most precious, valuable things, right? Or, like, if everything all goes to shit, like, you have a chest to rely on at that point. Yeah. It's like piracy, stuff like that.
It's a big word.
Yeah.
What is that?
Piracy?
Like pirates?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Like One Piece.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from One Piece.
When did you start watching One Piece?
I started like beginning of the year. I'm at Skypea right now. I took a break.
Okay, look, don't skip Skypea. It's actually really important.
It's boring?
Important.
Yeah,
important.
Okay.
Important.
I do need to get back to it.
Yeah.
Because it's funny.
So, like, I know for me personally, like, I watch anime. So, like, anime has taught me a lot of things about, like, life and, like, how, like, to view things in different perspectives and just, like, how to lead life, right? Is there, like, anything for you that's done the same for you in terms of, like, a medium?
A medium?
Yeah. A medium meaning, like, it could be a song, a piece of art, it could be a poem, it could be a picture, it could be, I don't know, like anything. Like cartoons, shows, stuff like that.
Have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Mm-hmm.
That shit is my life.
I actually finished that recently during COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
I grew up watching that. And I love it so much that I got the tattoo of the 4 elements.
Oh, for real?
I got it in New York.
Okay.
You see it?
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I fuck with
But
that.
it just shows like balance. And like, I love Aang because 1, he is a monk.
Yeah.
And 2, he's so cute and so funny, but he has so much wisdom. And what I got from it was like, you have to be calm and you have to be grounded in everything you do. And that's like the only, is Avatar: The Last Airbender considered an anime or is that just a cartoon?
I don't see. That's why I always ask everybody. I've always been getting cartoon though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been into like anime, like actual. I just watch cartoons that make me laugh. Yeah. But yeah, Avatar definitely.
What do you think about Korra?
Korra?
Yeah.
She was kind of annoying.
You didn't like Korra?
I couldn't finish it because she just got on my nerves. Just like, I don't know, her personality. Too out there, I guess.
Really? Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Me personally, I do like Aang, but I also like Korra too. Like, she was just like the embodiment of like, don't think, just do. Almost. You know what I mean?
You like that? You do that?
I mean, that's basically how I live my life.
I mean, true.
I don't think, I just do. And
Purr.
Slay. You know, because every time I think on something, I tend to overthink.
Okay.
So when I overthink, I'm just stuck in here.
Oh.
And I'm not doing anything out here.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is, you know, I was overthinking this podcast at one point, and I was just like, you know what? Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, I just got to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
But I live my life like, sometimes I'm very adventurous. Like, I'll jump into a cave of water type of thing.
Me too. Have you been to Blue Cove?
I want to go there.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
I've jumped off that ledge. Dude, that shit is scary. I did it like 4 or 5 times though.
Dang.
Yeah.
How's the hike back up? Is it a hike?
Yeah, it's a hike. It's a swim and a hike.
Oh.
Yeah. It's honestly not that bad. Not that bad of a hike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's really small. It's just like a little pathway, and then boom, you're right there again.
It's in Florida? Or
Tennessee.
Okay,
Tennessee. Yeah.
Shoot, might hit that up. Memorial
It's private
weekend.
property, so you got to pay money to get on.
Uh-huh.
And they're not liable for any injuries you sustain there. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, what we're talking about? Life.
Yeah, we're talking about like how we live life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
As like people.
I think about stuff sometimes I just do it because, like, what could hurt, you know?
Yeah.
And I also think about, like, man, one day we're going to leave Earth, so do what you got to do now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I told myself, too. I was like, man, I don't got the time to fucking sit here and worry about shit. Like, I might as well just be fucking doing things.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. Here I am doing things.
Right. Period.
So, you know how you're a businesswoman. You own Stay Yeller, which is a photography and 360 photo booth service.
Yes.
What are some tips and advice for people who are trying to break into your specific niche, as well as start their own business?
Okay. I would say do your research a lot, because learn from me. I barely did research. I kind of just went off a whim, and I was like, okay, let me get this thing. And then I watched research after I got the machine, and I was like, dang, I could have got it from Alibaba for cheaper. But you live and you learn, you know? And if you want to start a business, be passionate about it. Don't do it just for the money.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because if you ain't happy doing it, why are you doing it?
Why are you doing it in the first place?
Exactly.
Yep.
What else?
And that's why, like, the saying goes, money doesn't buy happiness.
It doesn't.
No, but money can equal happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not the end of the world, you know? Yeah.
What my mom told me is that, like, money just makes you, like, comfortable. Having a lot of money just makes you comfortable to do the things that you want to do. Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody loves money, you know?
Money makes the world go around, right? Yeah. Yeah, thank you to Blue Mountain Coffee Roasters for, I mean, I didn't even ask them if I could do this.
You didn't ask them?
No, I should have.
It's okay.
Yeah.
People do this at a lot of cafes, actually.
Do they really?
Yeah. And if you want to have like a room, there's White Windmill. They have like little rooms on the side where you can reserve it.
Okay, well, I do have someone that does work at a White Windmill, so I'll probably ask her. Yeah.
Yeah. They have this mochi thing, and it's like got cream and cranberries in it. You should try it. It's good.
Cream and cranberries.
With
Okay,
their house
hold on.
coffee.
Before we leave, what drink did you get from Blue Mountain Coffee Roasters?
I got a cookie butter latte.
Iced or hot?
Iced. With whipped cream.
Whipped cream? What would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
It's like a 6.5, 7.
6.5, 7? Okay.
I like stuff sweet, but it's coffee. What did you get?
I got chamomile tea.
Chamomile.
Chamomile.
To go to sleep.
No, to reduce anxiety and stress. You know, before this, I also hit the vape too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then why were you nervous?
I was nervous even while I was on that.
Oh.
But now, like, I don't know. This is pretty good. I would rate this out of a... I don't even know, because I asked for hot, but it came with ice. So I don't know if it was hot and then they just put in ice to, like, cool it down or something.
Your laugh is so contagious. Like, your face is...
But yeah, I would give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
Up there.
it's sweeter than I thought it would be. But it's like a good sweet.
You know, good cafe? Cafe Blue.
Cafe Blue has a special place in my heart.
Right. Their bagels, salmon lock bagels, bruh.
A lot of, like, my most memorable moments came from Cafe Blue.
Tell me one.
That's where I met Dre.
Drake?
Or not Drake. No.
Oh.
Andre.
Oh.
Andre and Alan. Andre, who then led me to, like, Cody and all them. Like, that's where I first, like, got to talk to him like this.
Really? Like, you just stumbled upon them and said hi?
I actually called him out. Him and his friend Alan at the time.
You
or not, they're
called
still
them
friends.
out?
Yeah, I was
On
like, hey,
what?
let's hang out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said, oh.
No. I called no. Yeah, they're
Oh.
fucking lamos. Yeah, no. They're cool. I love them. They're actually my support system.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. Like, especially after what happened to me too. Like, there's a whole situation that happened with like the friend group that I was in previously.
Okay.
Basically, long story short, I am not as close to most of the people there anymore.
Where?
Lao New Year.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that place,
Gotcha.
that friend group.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like I met them, and then I basically I was basically like a lost puppy, and then they just like kind of adopted me into their friend group. Yeah, and it's only like the 5 of us. I'm the youngest one there, and like they definitely helped me out a lot during a hard time in my life.
That's good.
Yeah.
As long as you have those close people, that's all you need.
And they're the ones who like kind of inspire me to do Probing Aliens too, if I really think about it. Because like every time I was around them, like I was just like an idea machine. I'll just be like throwing ideas out like left, right, like center. Like I had so many ideas. They're also the ones that I like took that's when I started taking crypto seriously, like because I was with them too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were like they wanted to learn, so they came to me because I was the one who knew the most
Oh.
at that time. Yeah.
So you helped them too. Okay. Period. Do you have an idea book?
I have a journal, and I call it a brain dump. I literally just dump everything in my own personal Discord server. Like I have like different like text channels where I just like write shit out.
Okay. I
Yeah.
have something like that in my notes on my phone,
Mhm.
but it's
I
a
have
bunch
a
of
notes app
lyrics.
too. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So like, how does that like? Do lyrics just come to you?
Yeah. Sometimes I just be fucking around rapping. I like to rap, but I don't rap on songs.
Why not?
I mean, I could, but like when I write on my phone, it's just like random rhyme schemes and stuff that I could use in a song. If I did rap,
You know what? I could see you rapping. I could see you rapping like to boom bap.
boom bap.
Yeah.
What is that?
Like.
Oh. So, hey. I'm not a rap right now. I want to beatbox with you too.
I thought you were gonna hop in.
Do it again. I'm gonna do a song that's.
Alright, ready?
I know Mike is a queen. Now listen to me say he wants a number 3 super sats on your ring. You know where that's from?
No.
Angela
I don't.
Johnson. Bonquiqui.
Oh,
Comedy
Bon
Central.
Qui. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I'm uncultured, if you could tell.
Well, you need to
know-
watch her.
Okay, well, you know what? Literally every single last person that comes up to me, like, damn, you a white boy.
Not a white boy.
And I'm like, I'm just adaptable.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's okay. You're you.
But yeah, on that note, is there anything else you want to say to our listeners today, Hope?
Be happy and stay yeller.
Be happy and stay yeller. Where can they find you on social?
On Instagram, I also have a Thuggish Egg ASMR. I make random drinking videos, eating videos, everything you could want to see. Or if you want to follow my main Instagram, it's Hopii Tee.
How do you spell that?
HOPIITEE. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that will be in the podcast description below. But Hope, thank you for joining. Thank you for being on. Thank you for being my first guest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Such an honor.
Yeah. This is a great experience.
Oh, me
I'll
too.
definitely take a lot from this. I know what to do next time now. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening, and I hope you stay yeller. Greetings, Earthlings. If you did enjoy this episode, please do give us a like on whatever platform you were watching this / listening to this on, whether it be YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Twitter, SoundCloud, Pocket Cast. We're also on socials like Instagram, TikTok, again, YouTube. So, Twitter. Don't forget Twitter. Yeah. So, go give us a follow. Check us out.